Richard Sandrak, also known as Little Hercules, is 11 years old. Since the age of 6, he has been described pound for pound as the world's strongest human being, starring in celebrity bodybuilding events, making dozens of TV appearances, and even launching his own supplement. Richard's incredible physique has attracted global attention. Now, he even has a website fan base, which is monitored by his mother.
As Richard has a lot of fans who had to upload his website to do more pictures, new videos, and news.
But whilst Richard's website is designed for his fans, the photos published could attract unsavory attention.
It was at the first place concerning about people asking Richard's pictures. There is some sick people, sometimes they ask. But in a way they ask, you already know it's wrong.
However, there are also those who are genuinely inspired by Richard's website. Camping on the lawn outside are a 40-something couple from upstate New York who have driven over 2,000 miles to meet their inspiration for the first time.
When we came to meet Richard, it was really interesting to see the change that occurred with Steve. I've been with Steve for many, many years, and Steve can be painfully shy at times. And when he was around Richard, he became much more gregarious and outgoing.
I was kind of in a rut. I didn't do a whole lot but work, and I've always been very shy. But since I found out about Richard, it's brought me out of my shell, it's made me a lot more outgoing, and I've lost about 25 pounds.
We were both influenced by Richard's willingness to stick with the training and the way he eats, and we're both now feeling that we can go back and lose weight and get in shape. If he can do this, I can do this. And Steve, the same way. We were thinking, you know, we're going to go home and we're going to make changes. And if for no other reason but to be able to send Richard a photo and say, hey, look, you know, we did this and you helped us do this.
Richard might have inspired others to lose weight, but with his tiny Tarzan trailer being filmed in a week's time, the pressure is on for him to do the same. Personal trainer Jay is pushing him twice a day, 5 times a week.
The priority for Richard is to get him in the shape he needs to get in with this movie. Because when your physique is your livelihood, he's a great actor, he's got lots of talents. But like Arnold, he needed a physique to get where he's going. Everybody looks at the guy, not at his acting, they're looking at his physique. Come on, Richard, don't sink too low, we're nearly done. Lunch break is over, let's go. That's set, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, faster. You don't want to do another set, do you?
I understand when he gets a little frustrated. I understand that because he wants me to keep going. It's just that the point is, it's just when I get tired, I just need a quick breath and I'll just go on. But he really likes to push. He just wants me to get back in shape. That's what I want to.
Look where your feet are. Okay, lift them. I told you, positive and negative, okay? Out, in. 6.
Although Jay's training program is relentless, it's nothing compared to what Richard had to endure when his father trained him.
I know of Richard's father through conversations I've had with Richard. You know, he's disclosed certain things to me, that his father was a very, very strong-minded, very tough person, that would have him doing 6 or 7 hours consistently kicking a bag. Some of the things he would tell me, my dad, he was upset when he got up. Why was that, Richard? Oh, he made me do 2,000 push-ups, you know. And if I didn't do them, he'd go out and I'd have to do another 2,000. So that was his way of training.
I've seen a lot of parents push their children. I was involved since I was very young, and my parents had me in dancing, gymnastics, piano, twirling, beauty pageants, everything. My mom had me everywhere, piano, everything. And she made me practice, she made me do everything, but she didn't push me to the point where if I didn't want to do it. It didn't seem like Papa was pushing Richard, because Richard really seemed like he was enjoying everything around us.
Not only were there concerns about Pavel's training methods, there were also questions being raised about Richard's diet.
Pavel had Richard taken a powdered supplement that he said was better than a 5-course meal. That's what Richard was living off of. He was drinking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I tested Richard's body fat on a Skindex machine. He was a little less than 1%. People die at 1%.
The leaner Richard became, the more defined he looked. Inevitably, rumors began to circulate that he was being fed steroids. It didn't help that this view would be supported in many areas of the medical community.
Having seen footage of the boy at age 6, it would be highly unlikely that anyone could achieve that type of physique without artificial enhancement. There have been no long-term controlled studies with children taking anabolic steroids because obviously it would be unethical to do such studies. But one thing we do know is that you need testosterone to build muscle. And whether that's coming from natural or it's coming from the store, you really need some testosterone on board. While there's certainly debate as to what age testosterone can kick in, whether it's 10, 12, 13, some people mature late, it's certainly not at 6.